rain running from one place to other. I think it might have been people where they're connecting people with water, and she's showing how the water going. Don't worry about that. That's what you took to do, and that's what you're doing. And I saw Joe Penner. I think he was in the Maryland. I mean, he was in the Tapeta. He said, "This is rain time." Tell me, I wore my white suit and my white. The people don't know, and that's where sometimes people get confused. The council was established during the CDC regime. When we took over, and some of the representatives that were in the 54 did not get re-elections. Yeah. Our colleagues that came on board, they had some issues. They said, no, the composition of the county council is not correct. Then we got to say, no, the law is clear. When this council is established, it has certain tenets. So you can't go there because we can't do that. So Bon County Council is intact, and we have been seeing them work. So what I'm saying in short is we got to detach politics from the work that these people, and the county council is almost like the legislature, because this is a very important one. It's like the legislature. Let me tell you the function of the council. The local government I intended to devolve power to the people, and that devolution of authority is to take portion of our legislative power and send it down to the local level. So the same way we pass on the national budget, that's the same way who prepares the budget for the council. It's the local administration. It's the local administration that's supposed to present a budget based on the county development agenda to the county council. So that local administration is supposed to ensure that, because this is your vision. Mm-hmm. This is what the county development agenda that all of us agree on says. Yeah. That we should invest in infrastructure, road, social development, this and that. So if you present a budget to the council may approve in whole or approve in parts and make amendment to what you presented. So I see people here saying the council, they pass the budget. We're not in the budget. I forgot about that.
I read it in John. That's back in that. Just like that. Why you can really enjoy it? Well, small spark in that. I can tell that one time. But that can come to be, that can always be in England. And where's that going to be? He can be in England. He enter in Spain. He get almost 3,000 far he will be in Spain. He enter in England. He get almost 1,000 far he will be in England. The time again, one for him to come to me, he can come to me at that time. So you think God's saving you to become someone for tomorrow? God saving me. God want for me to become someone tomorrow. That's the reason they didn't give me time. But we and my friend human being, they don't want to give me time. They want to use future power. They want to use that kind of emergency. Change it. So I want you to please listen to me again. I listen to you. Leave the drugs business, it's not good. I live in there, I'm pushing that file, and I'm pushing transformation file for me to leave it. But I can't leave it in one day time. I'm not allowed to. So how long will it take? About 5 to 6 years. Why that long? It's too long. Tell you, when I can stop it. Tomorrow, you can't give me a job. I'm going to do. Why would I come outside? What they are making money? Okay. So I'll ask you now. If I put you somewhere, you'll be working, I'll be paying you. You enter the job again, you will leave your assistant, right? I will leave my assistant. Job permission, what there, I'll be working, I'll be doing 7 to 18. I don't get time for me to come out, I'm going to go in ghetto. Because what I ready later, go in ghetto, I want ready heading here. Because I'm wasting my time in ghetto. Why should I be so I'll be doing 7 to 18? But taking it, smoking, and I'll be heading here. Because I'm a Uber. I haven't put up people in my family that have no labor.
We have former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Welcome, Madam President. It is being spread on social media in quite a viral way that you allegedly are giving some support to the opposition CDC in terms of both financial and material, $15,000 US and some 1,000 bags of cement for their new headquarters project. Is this information true or not?
Julius, I'm glad you said allegedly. I am here on the farm, been here for 3 days, didn't even know what's going on in the city. But let me say this in response. Those people who put this crap, this nonsense on social media, They must just love my name. They must just love me and can't keep their mouth off me. And what they have just said is damn stupid. Anybody who put that crap out there, I say they are damn stupid. Please repeat it for me and put it just like I say it. Put it there in the media. Let everybody hear exactly what it is. Then maybe we stop these damn lies. Thank you, Julius, for calling me. Please, just tell it. Let everybody hear it well, okay?
Okay, but did they ever reach out? I mean, the CDC, have they ever reached out to you for support
Never,
also?
never. No CDC person has reached me on no support. They have no reason to call me for support. I'm busy with my things I do, with my center things I do with my farm. I'm out of that damn politics. That's why the politics there is so terrible because it's so sensational, and it just makes people so tired. People want to do the good things for the country. You want to promote the good part of the country. You want to be supportive to all the agencies of government. You want to support the president in everything he does if it's in the interest of the country. And every day somebody come up with some nonsense or the other. It's so doggone sickening. I just wish Liberian people would just get to work. They're so bored with laziness how they can't work.
Okay.
I'm so tired. Put it any way you want, put it to you. Just tell it the way it is. Let them know exactly how I feel.
Okay. Thanks so kindly, Madam President.
Yeah, just tell them. I'm working so hard. All they do is creating problems with people, creating tension in the country, trying to divide people when we're trying to promote reconciliation. And they're creating all kinds of things to cause trouble. All right, Julius, you got my answer. Yeah, put it on every way you want. Put it on. Put it all over the country. Put it on social media. Put it on Facebook. Put it on Instagram. Put it everywhere you want.
Okay, Madam President. Thanks so kindly.
Thank you.
Okay, folks. Yeah, another day is here for us to talk again. We will keep talking until the right time comes. Working hard is very important. You are not going to get anywhere without working extremely hard. Hard work without talent is a shame, but talent without hard work is a tragedy. It's not about money or connection, it's the willingness to outwork and outlearn everyone. Talent is cheaper than table salt. What separates the talented individual from the successful one is hard work. And of course, talent means nothing, while experience, acquired humility, and with hard work means everything. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. Criticism is the best sign you are onto something. Goodness and hard work are rewarded with respect. So once you have committed, you need the discipline and hard work to get you there. A successful man is one who can lay a firm foundation with the bricks others have thrown at him. Throw yourself into some work you believe in with all your heart, all your heart, and live for it, die for it, and you will find happiness that you had thought could never be yours. Start by doing what's necessary and what's possible. And suddenly you are doing the impossible. We are really competing against ourselves. We have no control over how people perform. Well, I want to say good morning, a pleasant welcome to today's edition of the program, The Blaze. On Blaze 90.7 is on the bill for Wednesday morning. And of course, today is the 10th day of September 2025. And my name is Alexander Zes Konyeneke Daybreaks Different in Liberia, anything is possible. I'm here this morning with Stephen Talu, and together we drive it through straight up to 10 o'clock on today's edition. Coming up shortly, we'll give you an update as usual, and then we'll go into our discussion. But the cash giveaway is on, and today is an extraordinary day. You already know Wednesday, what can happen. So, Wednesday, today is the day for double. So, we do double today. That is, if you win 5,000, you're gonna get 10,000. If you win 10,000 and 20,000. So it's up to you to pick up your phone to make sure you have credits, you have money on your account, and today is 200 per transaction. So if you dial a code star 799 star 9 hash, you send it. If it is LD you want to use to do a transaction, you select number 2, or if it is US, the number 1, and if you send it, you'll be asked to put in a number of tickets. That is how many times you want to play the game today. So if it is 10 times you have chosen, do make sure you have $2,000 in your phone or your account, because 200 times 10 is 2,000. And so that 2,000 will be deducted. But make sure you verify the number of tickets before you send it to put in the mobile money pin. So if you don't have 2,000 and maybe mistake put 10 instead of 1, it will not go. The system will reject it to tell you that you don't have sufficient money or fund. So make sure you verify the number. But if you intended to playing one time and you put 10 mistakenly and you have 2,000, definitely it's going to be deducted from your account. And don't say the system is stealing your money. No, it means that you made a mistake and you used 10 instead of 1. So whatever amount you have in your phone, if you put in the number of tickets for that particular money, it will be deducted. If not, it will be rejected, because if you wanted to put in 2 and you want to play 400 LD and you put 20 instead of 400, 4,000 going to be deducted if you have 4,000 in your account. But if you don't have 4,000 in your account, you have $3,999 and you put in 20, it's going to be rejected, because you need to put that particular, add $1 to $3,999 to make it 4,000, so that your 20 transactions can go through. But if you see that the system rejected, you go back to the number of tickets and correct it, and you're good to go. But don't make a mistake. You come here, will show you the thing and say, oh yeah, no. Some of you will say, oh, I know the number I put in. No, the system does not work that way. So star 799 star 9 hash is the code, 200 per play. So make sure you have 200 in your account, and you stand a chance of winning 5,000 times 2 this morning, or 10,000 times 2 this morning. So if you win 5,000, definitely you'll get 10,000 LD, because it's double today. So let's do it together before the show ends. If I see the charts, see somebody top in the chat, I'm going to get a person $1,000 to add them up to continue to do the cash giveaway, because they are reaching to the point where they may win the 5,000 times 2 today. So star 799 star 9 hash is the code. Let's do it while the program is on. Steven, good morning.
Good morning, Alex, and good morning, everyone. Thanks again. We're back. Today is the week edition of The Blaze, and we're so happy to be here to let our people know what's happening in Liberia and the rest of the wild world.
Of course, we are here again to talk, and we'll keep talking until the right time comes anyway.
Yeah, the right time. But even when you're doing things and not correct, we're talking.
Of course.
it gets correct.
Of course. No, it's good. It's good for us to keep talking, because everything is in the best interest of our country.
Yeah, so Alice, sorry to just drive you away a bit for Lone Star. I don't see any positive qualification for Lone Star, because looking at Namibia, would expect the state remains second by beating one of the team group H30. So that means they got 15 with our last 11 points drawing to Tunisia. in the home. So 11, and when somebody get 15, you got one game balance. If you beat the person 100-0, it will just be 14 points. So no need. So that means Tunisia and Namibia are up for the grab of the ticket. In fact, Tunisia has qualified automatically because it just be Sao Tome 1-0 away.
And that's bad for us. Well, could you say you got what you wanted? Well, I don't know. Why
So,
you
so,
actually?
so for me, that I got what I wanted. That means you were not doing things for Liberians with respect to our expectation.
Yeah.
So, if you're saying I got what I want, you know, I mean, it just brings to mind that people will not be going after Liberia when it comes to competitive matches as compared to what just happened. Because you know how many years from now before World Cup again comes? The World Cup comes every 4 years, and you telling people you got what you got.
Yeah.
Where
So
people were necessarily thinking about the 3 points, so that uh, depending on the
especially the
position,
game
yeah,
with Malawi.
Malawi.
And there were right
Well,
after that game, that was the time you say you got why you want.
yeah,
I don't know why you meant for that. But again, this is Liberia. Maybe you got a late court, so
yeah,
you
we
will
would
not.
say that. I mean,
Of
seriously.
course, of course. No, but is we need to just improve this country football, so that we can go. At least we could have this could have been a good thing for us.
And it was going to be a very good praise for him to be a former
Yes,
player, the honor your regime,
to tell
and
Liberia to
take
walk up.
Liberia to World Cup. In
Well,
a, but maybe I don't know. Our patriotism and love of country sometimes from your
you
communication,
just have
okay, know
to
what you doing.
explain to us what you meant by
Yeah, I got
what
what I
you
want.
wanted.
If people anticipated you at least even getting a draw with Tunisia, then the worst of it all after your performance, you can only go.
Yeah, of
In
course. We have
fact,
two
second half you
goals,
got
two
2 goals.
goals, two
Then
zero.
the people,
We just even
like
nowhere.
it's been said by, and that one I was watching. Columbus is in 8 minutes people got 2 goals. You mean because the guys started scoring between 78 and 90
Hmm.
minutes. A good team that really wanted 3 points, looking at you playing away, could be very defensive. Again, the main changes he made, the three substitution did not even you any food for us. You know.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Let's see again what happens, and we are back now up to our own level. So we
we
are.
out of Africa
So
Cup.
that
We
was
out
somebody
of,
say, well, the only country me can enjoy, yeah, enjoy anything.
yeah, some people are I mean realistic, and this is what happened. You notice that national country supposed to be, even if your country drop in the group stage, people will stay calm to do solidarity with certain countries, and I think the intent, even though, is for unity and togetherness for the country, but it was geared towards parting a good team for
Yeah,
Liberia.
yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not happening.
Okay, so folks, it's just chip chat. So let's just leave it as it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, well, no
Liberia,
way.
yeah, Liberia is coming back. They are back, sir, in
Oh,
fact, or they are still out.
People, I just saw the
And in fact,
rankage.
had they won the Malawian game, we were going to go to the airport
I
to
mean,
wait. Yeah, but this
you know,
time nobody even wants to see them
because
again.
there's going to be a trust that even Namibia beauty was still going to
And we're going
override
to
them
allow
because it
Liberians to
was,
even go to watch the game in
yeah,
the States, all of that. But again,
man,
yeah, that's the
some people
entire
think
country. But again,
yeah.
let's do our thing and leave
Mama get a
football.
poor Helen.
So, Representative Musa Sambedeti has accused the Liberian government of sabotaging local petroleum businesses by slashing shortage fees from 35 cents to 2 cents per gallon. A move, he says, will cripple Liberian owned terminals and centralize power in the state run Liberia Petroleum Refining Company. Bourbon County Senator Prince Kemoi, however, dismissed the accusations as self-serving, insisting the reform is designed to cut fuel costs and redirect millions of dollars into health care and infrastructure. The two men in back.
We're talking about the country.
Yeah, the European Union's top envoy for the Sahel warned Tuesday that Liberia cannot afford to ignore the region's spiraling instability, urging tighter border controls, vigilance against disinformation, and sustained engagement as Monrovia prepares to take a seat on the UN Security Council.
Security Council, yeah.
Yeah, that is good. This is an early one anyway. The Liberia is not the Sahel, and it is not immediately affected by the Sahelian dynamics. Joan Gomez Gravino, a EU special representative for the Sahel, told reporters in Monrovia, but the truth is the whole region is destabilized,
Yeah.
and this can, in the near or medium term, have very negative consequences for Liberia. Over bit.
Really go forbid you.
Mm.
They try to do all they can so that it can happen.
Yeah, we'll make sure we know ourselves. We'll do it, and we'll make sure we take our seat.
Yeah, moment, nobody can be somewhere.
Two employees of the African First Bank Liberia Limited have been arrested and charged in connection with what investigators describe as a wide-ranging financial crime scheme that allegedly defrauded customers and companies of more than $165,000. Wow. I'm only seeing two persons here in handcuffs.
Yeah.
The two persons in handcuffs. And so they are the two persons that, well, $165,000.
Oh man, some people will
So
still be
Haji
connected and hold them.
Rufus Toba, 38 years, a
Wow.
former branch manager accused of exploiting his position to orchestrate unauthorized withdrawals and fraudulent transfers. A charge sheet filed by the Liberia National Police's Financial Crime Investigation Division lists counts of theft of property, criminal conspiracy, criminal facilitation, and money laundering. And they also have what is this one? Robert Nkus. This happened when Robert Nkus, the African Bank CEO, filed a complaint on November 22, 2024. Okay, alerting authorities to suspected fraudulent activity. Okay, I see. So Toba was arrested on December 16 by Chief Inspector Michael C. Swain, is charged on a case number CSD FCRD 0028 0525. Okay, that's it. We'll hope to see how it all goes and let justice come up. So, the Environmental Protection Agency of Liberia, in partnership with the United Nations Development Program, has concluded a field mission to Sano County as part of preparations for the implementation of a major coastal climate resilience initiative. Yeah, that's also good for us. LDA has launched a new community engagement initiative in Kingsley, Painesville, as part of its intensified efforts to combat drug trafficking and abuse in high-risk neighborhoods.
This has been one of the targeted areas.
So the many borough 10:30 in the ghetto.
Yeah. I saw that warning that was given him
So we
yesterday.
don't want to see around any ghettos because a lot of us see integrity. And that's whether you get.
You say you start and you walk and be around ghettos. You better stop that.
Yeah, we may say, but people maybe in ghetto, you know, I'm born and say,
Yeah. But I mean, I saw real seriousness in the face of 10:30.
Of course, the man put himself together, he was saying straight.
You're lying, I move.
He couldn't do anything.
I see the plenty open there.
No, why? Open disappear when I do that. Yeah, may compose himself. But it's good now. It's good now. So you can be a star and then be funny yourself all around that place.
Right, please.
Okay, so let's look at what we've thought to discuss this morning, and then I actually thought of having this discussion today, but because of that incident that happened in the community.
Yeah.
But thank God we have The
Yeah,
electricity has been restored
okay.
in the community, but then the
So
case one, I did not get update from the chairman last night with regards to whether the guy has been arrested or not. But we're still making follow up until the final conclusion. But at least we have current and all the people doing that thing, and so that's a good thing. So on September 8th, the president, Joseph Yuma Boakai, issued a presidential directive requiring all appointed public officials, directors, and mid-level managers to immediately settle their outstanding real property tax obligations in line with the National Code of Conduct and the Liberal Revenue Code. So the directive emphasizes that all officials must one, pay all outstanding property taxes for privately owned properties, settle tax obligations for fiscal year 2025, clear arrears from prior years, or enter into binding payment agreements with the Liberal Revenue Authority, obtain and submit a valid tax clearance certificate within 60 days.
Mm.
And the deadline for full compliance is October 31, 2025. So we have the LIA, the Ministry of Finance, Civil Society, the Civil Service Agency,
CSC.
and the Bureau of State Enterprises overseeing verification and enforcement. So it says here failure to comply will constitute a violation of the National Code of Conduct and the Revenue Code, attractive penalties, including interest charges, salary deductions, withholding of benefits, and other sanctions as prescribed by law. Now, this is the directive from the president. I can remember a few months back, similar directives came for those who refuse to comply. That's by declaring their assets.
Access. Yeah.
And after the deadline, people were suspended without salaries. And then the salary collected, the CSMA report of it too as well. But there were people that did not still comply up to present. So the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission has not listed. We have not seen the non-compliant people when it comes to asset declaration. So similar directives came, and it was a good thing. People praised the government, and several others were salaries were deducted. And this is the same thing that has come. You cannot be in government. You have your own property, you don't pay tax for it. But then jumping over you going to other people too as well. So you want to, so the president has already issued this directive. So it is up to those in charge to make sure that indeed this directive is adhered to. Stephen, this is something very serious that we need to take.
So, Ellis, my concern with respect to this narrative, I don't know most of them who were already in government. Normally, CSA extract taxes from your salary, and what I don't know. Is this only individual who owned properties, or those who have started working for quite a long time?
Those who in government,
In government.
they says here that all appointed, this directive, presidential directive, require all appointed public officials,
Okay.
directors, and mid-level managers to immediately settle their outstanding real property tax obligations. You know, they're in government, but they have their own private property.
Mm-hmm.
But then because they are in government, they don't want to comply with the tax payments. So they believe that because they're in government, they get protected their property.
Things. Wow.
And this has been happening. So if you have outstanding tax to pay, you should do it from now to the 31st of October.
October, which is I think is very necessary to do
Mhm.
because it exclude and stop the issue of corruption as well. Because if money is supposed to come to the country so that it helps develop the education sector, some other sectors, especially the health, and you official of government being appointed as director or mid-level manager, then you just consume everything, and it affects the citizen as well. So I think the president is taking some proactive actions with respect to how the country can govern us.
Yeah,
Good
so we don't
morning.
just want it to be
Yeah,
like, because we
implementation.
yes, there are people that up to now have not declared an asset, but they're
Mm,
still working in the government. And even if the LCC have come up with their names, up to now, the government or the president has not taken any action against those people.
mm.
We even have some lawmakers currently in this country that have never declared an asset.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is something, because if you can't declare an asset, then the man that is way down there.
What you think the mail do? Nothing.
So we'll go back to the GSC report. There are 11 state-owned enterprises that were supposed to pay over 10.16 million in income taxes for a year, but they pay only $5.6 million. So we have also 10 of the 11 state-owned enterprises were not assessed and did not remit corporate income taxes. But among them, only LPRC did by paying 264 $46,983 out of 575,000. So if LPRC supposed to pay $575,000 2024, they only pay $246,000. So they still have something to pay.
Something to pay.
So out of the
Money.
11 state-owned enterprises, only LEC and the water and sewer were assessed for goods and services tax amounting to $1.8 million. But the water and sewer paid just a partial of $14,707 amount. So here on the chart, we have some, it says here, unpaid corporate income tax liabilities. April in 2024, the assessed amount that is to pay, like $575,047, but then the amount they pay was $246,983. So they are left with $328,000 to pay. So for them, they pay small. But LEC, on the other side, the unpaid goods and services tax liabilities, it is in 2024, they're supposed to pay $1.7 million. But then they have to water and sewer 2024 is supposed to pay $85,894, but they pay $14,071,187. So these are state-owned enterprises that should pay their taxes as well. Money have been generated from those entities,
Mm-hmm.
but then yet they cannot pay this money. And in fact, we are told that the GAC even wanted to take some of them to court, but the Ministry of Justice got involved. I go. So out of the 11, pay 14,000. So this is something concerning. This is you controlling a specific entity, revenue generation entity, and then when this money comes, what you do with it, nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Instead of paying this, you don't do it, but you can jump over them to go to other small area to pay their taxes. Now we also have in this country we have companies in this country that employ people, citizens, and before they employ you, they will tell you that you will be making, for example, $350 US. So the $350 US, you gotta take uh, NASCAR fees there.
Social, social
So there's
security.
insurance, everything. But this difference, this to focus to government, but then
Mm.
you employ citizens, Liberians. You say, okay, we're taking social security, insurance, everything. But then when something happened to you, to even get insurance, kind of
Not
different, it's difficult.
a difficult. Even that process of getting a Alex, I saw somebody running after that up to now almost 2 years. It has not been completed.
Yes, we have some big employers in this country, some big companies. We have some private institutions doing these things, cutting people's salary in the name of social security, insurance, have whatever benefits. But then sometimes when you get sick, you can even get the
You
insurance
can't
card to
even get
go
access
for,
to it. You can't.
and it's bad. So you can be stealing from poor workers every month, and they don't even know.
Mm.
You will make you pronounce a salary as so high, very impressive. But then when when the money ends for the person to get the particular money, you get small. Then when you ask to say, oh, did other this taxes, all of that, or all of those small things you're taking from there along with the tax.
Still seeking. The offices are lacking those things. I think just read the report on it. Some people
Yeah,
stay owing, some don't. They didn't even pay a cent.
nothing. So you see, say every time you get your pay, for example, take that the simplest way. Let me put it. Every time you get your pay, your boss or the company got small money for government tax. Is it a government tax?
Mm-hmm.
They paying tax to the government, so they're taking it too from the salary too. That money is supposed to go to the government to pay for things like your future
Maybe
retirement.
when you retire,
Yeah. So when it deduct this small money, you have to send it to government as government tax. When you pay for that, when you retire now, you go to NASCOP to get your retirement benefits. And then, unfortunately, sometimes when you go to NASCOP, they say, but this company has not been paying your stuff.
yeah.
And you'll see people will be moving from here and there, here and there. You want somebody to help you. That person needs something from you to help you in the process. Sometimes you can get tired and sit down.
Yeah, and sit down. And sit down. I got a story. My elder sister's husband passed, and the man worked until his death. He was very old. He finally retired. But as I speak to you, she has spent all of the money to and full. And up to now, the office kept telling her, hold on, hold on. when this particular NASCO gets mature before she start to receive on behalf of the hospital, and so that has been a problem. I mean, that's the example I was giving. This is the third year she has been here.
Imagine that. Sometimes when you go to NASCAR office, you will see the oldies.
Yeah,
Every morning they go
they
there,
go there.
they sit in line, they don't get anything. In fact, they will tell you that, oh, we didn't see your name in the system.
Mm-hmm.
When by the time they tell you that we didn't see your name in the system, it means that your bosses that you're working with did not send the money to them because the government did not receive it.
Yeah.
So these are things that the government needs to start to investigate to make sure that all those that are working, Liberians that are working with those companies, they are making sure that
go after
they're getting
them.
what to. Yes, this is dangerous.
Because somebody gets retired, they want small thing to be paid at least 75% of his salary, but nothing is happening.
This is dangerous. In fact,
The person will keep spending money,
you
and they will not realize any other
every
thing.
day you're working. Every day they're expecting you to be to work.
Yeah.
Maybe by 8 o'clock. Every day. But then when you fall sick,
all the insurance they are cutting for you, nothing. Oh, you can't spend money on your own.
You are not the one to use your own money to go to the hospital. You're working for the company cutting sending money for you for just in case you get sick.
It should replace that. I don't know.
So by then telling that, oh, I'm sick, I want to go to the hospital, you should be issued a particular card that they go to any hospital or a hospital that the company is dealing with. If it is a JFK or a Catholic or whatever, you just have to go there. You flash a particular card, they serve you to show that they are paying this money. But sometimes you will find it difficult to even get that insurance card from the company that you're working with to go to the hospital.
Like we just saying, that means they don't pay.
So they intentionally cut this money from your salary for this particular purpose, and when the time comes, you cannot get it. That's stealing. And so many Liberians going through these things. But just that sometimes they don't want to speak about it because that is the only thing that can give them food.
Mm-hmm.
That can serve them and their family. So if, for example, you raise the issue, the employer will threaten your job.
Yeah.
That if you don't want to be here, go sit down. Where else do you have job to do? When the jobs in this country the little job that you people get in this country are not even protected. We need to be protected by the government. Wherever we work, if there's any issue that we experiencing, we're going through any situation we're going through, we should inform the government. The government should be able to intervene. Not to go to the company owners or the employers to get envelope from them. Then they suffer the poor people. This is bad. This is really bad. So these are things that are happening. But again, people can't speak about it because when you do, the bossman will say, oh, how far are you going?
Yeah, but Alex know that even to get a job, and you buy 2 to 3 pair of shoes before you get a job. So as long it's difficult to get it, to just do things against the boss man as he's a legend, my man, you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
So whether it satisfy you or not, you're forced to go by what they think it should be done.
So this is it. And in fact, this is not just about the poor employees, but it's also about government losing revenue.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's sort of be sending this particular revenue to government's account. But government is losing that. Only because you have one, those are responsible will go to those companies and say, oh man, you all tax here or you're not pay.
Put in my pocket. Give my green envelope. Yes. My khaki envelope.
So when a company doesn't pay taxes, the country cannot grow. Because these are monies that government will use.
They distribute the bureau ministries,
bureaus, cleanliness, and all of stuff.
So mirror no water system.
So LRA really need to stand on ground in making sure that the issue of corruption can finish.
Why you think so, Alice?
For corruption to just finish is difficult.
especially in this
When
country.
you try to fix this other side, corruption will be coming from the back door.
Mm.
So the directives have been given. The directives have been given by the president. People should account for some things. So it shows that government is losing money.
Mm-hmm.
Companies deducting people money from people's salaries in the name of social security, health or social benefits, and they cannot get.
Which is
It
supposed
cannot
to
go
be
in
given the
government's
government.
account. No. So we have criminals that are getting richer at the expense of poor people because they're taking that money.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't giving it to the government, they're using it. So it's more of like, oh God.
Okay, you be running after you, and the NASCON will tell you definitely that your name is not in the system. Sometimes I don't know from the onset
But
before they settle institution.
there should be
There was no data system.
there should be a process. Yeah, there should be a procedure
Yeah.
that if you take money from my salary as a tax, if you pay it, you should be able to let me know that yes, indeed you are paying my tax, because I don't want to go there tomorrow. Workers just need to trust something. Say, let me make sure that this particular people pay my money. Go to the HR or whatever. They say, oh, chief, the money you put taking from my salary, are you people paying it?
Oh,
You know, if the workers, if you keep silent because you want to protect your job too.
yeah. Again, the process in which you went to the office will be you're forced to be silent, like you and myself were just saying.
Yeah, some did not even go there through the proper channel.
Proper channel.
So
So if you qualified Alex went there and you were made manager of XYZ or technical director, and you implementing what your term of reference says, you think somebody come and overlook you and do any other thing? But because some people want to, like someone say zigzag.
government
know.
just needs to audit these people.
Yeah.
You audit companies.
And
You check their books.
I love the Chief Justice. That process is put in place where
Yes.
you saw the whole area. Now
These people
everybody
stealing.
know the criteria,
That was-
educational
in fact-
standards.
In fact, that was why somebody said before that even international organizations that are in this country in the name of doing project or doing investment,
Assisting people.
they will go to the donors on NASA, get huge money for certain projects they have given proposal to them, and then when they come here, they base something different. It is not the money they are getting from their donors for whatever project. For whatever project, but then they are bringing a substandard project in this country. Then they balance money will leave with them to use it. They're getting richer using the name of Liberia because we came from war, so they want to invest in this country. Now, when they come, for example, they'll go and get 1.2 million, $1.5 million for a clinic or hand pumps. Even sometimes they will tell the donors that want to build a hospital, this costs $2 million. And when they come here,
based on a clinic,
they don't have to even build clinic. They will either build a hand pump, or they will take certain clinic, renovate. The balance was maybe they will use like 200,000. The balance money leave with them. These organizations also need to be checked to make sure that the money they're getting from outside there, it is the money they're investing in this country. You cannot use our own country name and be getting richer. Then we are here will be suffering.
I mean, we just gotta be very stringent and strong with respect to us, because that's information I just came. That people, even the international people who call themselves donors, they come here and they extract more of what they brought to you, getting back with it. So gotta be very, very strategic.
So yeah, the system should not just be in favor of the rich, but at least it should benefit the poor as well. People cannot be. That's why the suffering will just continue because those who print envelopes, us, while they get a brown envelopes from those people.
Example of all of our people are right in a capital building. Most of the districts they represented. Can you imagine? Is it good for your legislative visit? Some people sat down right on Broad Street to their lay area. They not be care to go and speak to the people as to what they are doing there. Or because everything they did was in their interest.
Yeah, I'm also told one representative from Sino,
Ah,
he has he booked 2 rooms in certain hotel in Mount Barkley there. So there where he stays, even though he wife and children at home.
I like travel.
Yeah, no, I trouble. I blame me. I go. So one room for him, other room for a trial.
Yeah, but the man forced to sleep, you know.
But his district is not benefiting anything. But he's in Monrovia,
Hmm.
and this is bad. This is really bad. You are elected to work for the people. I don't know the man pay for 6 years. They say so. You imagine hotel.
Maybe people.
There's a G's anyway.
But man, some of the G's, I mean, they got some realities on a serious note because most of them, the issue of even if it's someone great. In Nemba, in Lofa, in Bapolu, in Magiri, country is a place we don't a county with more than 50,000 people cannot go and sit on a one chair, and this is why you employ close to 12% who will be accommodating you to discharge the detail of the more than 5,000 or 50,000 people. You can't do that one. But you prefer coming to one of like it is just been teased one of the hotels right in Mount Barkley.
Yeah.
I want to that beautiful when I read to the intersection now. Yeah. No, I'm making you. And you know, yeah, it's just beautiful and somebody sitting in the office. Me, President Boaka, most of the others, the directives are coming. Please, yeah, let people be able to have them supervised, especially the Liberia Revenue Authority, so that
Yeah.
I mean everybody can be in government now. We all can be in government. They get
No,
some
it's serious.
people, I
It's
mean,
really serious.
you know,
It's serious.
the citizens, even they have ministry. I mean, sometimes they have practitioner complaining about their own budget. Yeah. Our own weak team, they call it people, they get only 50,000 in the budget.
So this is
Somebody's
this is
game.
something serious. Liberians that are working are are suffering, but they cannot speak. Risk their job.
Yeah.
If when it's too much, say if I don't,
For the sake of the people.
yeah, but the means I have to speak up because when getting serious, they're taking more salary and you're not getting that money back. You need to start to check with these people viewing their concession agreement.
Because an apt to do because some of the books can just be close to 300,000 pages, you know, all types of small notification that at certain age the patience is not there to really read comprehensively to understand what goes in the district. So in terms of so that one more, the people say most of the time book of documents. They just sign it because they don't want the people to be spending more time. Say, my man, and let's do the thing quick so you can go work. And so you see that most of the things done in the various counties are substandard.
So, Liberians, this is exactly what is happening in those various uh, companies, their operations. They will deduct money in the name of government tax, but they cannot pay that particular tax for you. So, just in case you are ill, you go for your car to go to hospital, insurance or health benefits, you cannot get it. Though some people are getting it, yes.
Yeah.
Some people can boast of it. That's good company operations there. But there are people, there are companies in the country that are very wicked because they will always tell you that the government is in their pocket. Because lawmakers, ministers, directors protecting these people because they're getting their yearly or monthly stuff from them. So if somebody wants to take action against them, even somebody can be protected by the lawyers as well, because the lawyers getting something too. This is really bad for our country. So we just thought to bring this out to let you know that there are companies in Liberia that need to be audited. It is very wrong. Somebody says it's even wrong in God's eyes. And stealing from poor people is weakness.
Somebody grieving.
I saw Bishop Johnson, Gary Johnson. He made a post to us regards to the same thing we're talking. I was like, wow, it's like myself just
that's a that's serious
thinking
concern.
the same way.
Serious concern.
Yeah.
The president declaring this particular declarative is a serious problem that they have.
So when you're working, there is one that can come in your hand. T2 if they happy. But they tell you that on the board, but intentionally it will be quite different stuff. So whether this money tomorrow you will not find it difficult to even get your retirement benefits or to make sure that yes, your name. If you notice that calling money from my salary as tax, but I went to NASCOP to find out, say my name is not even in the system. You need to wake up. Those of you that are working with companies and other entities, it is very serious. You cannot come money from your salaries and you can't benefit it. So the people in the country will go to the company and say the other money come from bring it, share it. That's how stealing can come. This is a serious stealing, enriching the rich and making the poor the poorest. And this is bad. Okay, folks, the cash giveaway is on *799 *9#. *799 *9# is the code. And of course, today is the jackpot is double. So if you dial the code *799 *9# and you have 200 LD or more, or 150 cents US or more, when you dial the code *799 *9#, you select whatever currency you want to use to do your transaction. If it is LD, it's the number 2. When you send it, you'll be asked to put in the number of tickets. So if you put in the number of tickets, that is how many times you want to play. If it is 5 times, you put in 5 at once. You send it to put your mobile money PIN, and you stand a chance of winning 5,000 times 2. That is 10,000 Liberian dollars. So you win 5,000 today, you'll get $10,000. Imagine you play 200, get $10,000.
That's correct, man.
Schools already resumed.
Yeah.
school activities already resumed, so it's a good thing for you, especially on this kind of Wednesday morning. So, folks, you can call us now 0777 especially those of you who are working. Want to also get experience.
Yeah, nah. So like, you want to?
I want people can say
Let
for
me
security
get.
reasons.
I like security happen, sweetie.
Yeah,
I design it.
for security reason, we I will not come and know. No, this is serious. It's actually serious.
Mm-mm.
You can't come with your foreign companies. You employ Liberians, but because you want to take the money, but you don't want to support Liberians that are working to impress them, you get a huge salary, then you cut it in the name of taking taxes from them. Yes, it's good to take taxes because you want development, but again, is this money going to the
To the
account of the
rightful
government?
place that is supposed to be, LRA is here.
So this is something concerning, and we just
Yeah.
thought to talk about it this morning because we need to talk for our people too. There are Liberians that are working, they are suffering, they are going through hell with these things, but they cannot say anything because when they say anything, it's going to affect them. They believe that it's going to affect them.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to affect their job. So we just so now we got to remind the government on these things. Even if they themselves taking the money, they ain't using it on Liberians, they're stealing it themselves. There are other entity that they're not paying their income tax and other thing. It's bad. GSC coming all of these reports. So we need to take action. That's why the president has given this particular directive. Let's see how it goes with this.
Let's
Because
see.
the deadline is the 31st of
October.
October. So after the deadline, let's see what happens. Because the same thing that happened with the asset declaration. After the deadline, about 400 plus were suspended, and LACC, we have not gotten the updated lists of those who are still non-compliant with the asset declaration. So call us on 07779079070, 07779079070, 087 107. These are the numbers to call and be a part of the discussion this morning on Blaze 90.7. There's something good that we thought to. So we have our first caller. Good morning. Okay, call us on 07779079070, 07779079070, 087 Let's hear you this morning. This is the program, The Blaze, on Blaze 90.7. So somebody say, man, you talking, you just in our entity here. Yeah, but it didn't happen again. So, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Live, go ahead.
Yeah, the discussion,
Just go ahead from the radio, please. We're not getting
I beg
anything.
your pardon. The topic on the discussion this morning, I beg you, when you're doing it at that, I want to commend you people and then recommend one office on a Texas council. I don't want to call name,
Okay.
but let it reach up the top. Let GSC come up the top because we are dying slowly. We are dying, we're working, but we're not getting the money that we're working for. In one government office in Moria.
Okay, government office.
So yes.
Okay.
So we beg here, you please go to the top. You go to the top. It shouldn't just be to the bottom, let it get to the top.
Okay.
Yes, that are all the things go to the top, and you continue to talk for us. Let God strengthen you to continue to talk for us because we are dying. In the morning, we wake up and go to work, and then at the end of the month, when you see your own salary, you shed tears. And you there to do the bulk of the work.
You see that?
So I
still gotta go by the way.
You gotta go to work now. I'm on my way to work, as I say. So I beg you that God be with you, strengthen you, and you continue to speak for us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. You see, like I was saying, people are going through a lot. But how will they talk?
Because when you talk tomorrow, they up there. I think they call up there.
People don't really want to see you in the office. Then you go talk. Somebody they say, oh, the person because somebody God. This is bad. So, like she said, we should start from the top. If before you do anything there, for example, you want to take any action, you start with yourself first. That is, when you do that, you'll never have empathy with anybody that is on there. But you don't owe yourself, you stay your hair, stay in the cooking jar, and go to another. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, live. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Clement Johnson. According to the caller I just called, I have something to add to you. You see, in my district, I'm one of the commissioners, co-commissioner, getting only $83 USD. See, what will he take for common half day for rent? Before, I don't talking about paying children's school fees. Remember that where you try goes is where they go eat. So, I mean, you guys got to see to it. Let us see green light. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
So, at least some of those things too, you want for people to keep speaking for you, gotta be real and give some substantive information to us how we go about it. Because investigation, you gotta be true to yourself. You don't just wake up and say something because you observe it. Yes, that's part of observation. There should be proven evidence that when you ask this person, will say, yes, this is what happened.
But how do you get that from them when they put are afraid to do? Because they put this is just a means of just speaking up.
Yes.
For the fact that these things are happening, government, imagine somebody said government office. So you have some ministries doing the same thing, not remitting the money deducted from people's salaries, and then you call it a tax, but only one person there enjoying it, those who are at the executive level enjoying it. That's being very wicked.
And they listening to all of these things being said by people, especially callers, yet still say, ain't that like what to do? And not to keep talking. But I think yes, we gotta be looking up.
No, we will keep talking. These things, if we keep talking about these things, it will reach to the place it's supposed to reach, and actions will be taken. And saying now reach, when we get any information about any other ministry or agency or any other companies for that matter, we will discuss it. We'll make sure we get sufficient information about that particular name. We'll discuss it with the names. We have to call names now. Maybe for people, for those that are responsible to go to those people and verify. Because you cannot continue to treat Liberians like this. Now, they wake up very early in the morning.
Yeah.
Get on their way to go to work.
When
the morning ends, while they can see, I don't know what else when they can even ask their bosses. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, live. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm James Tumo, right from LBS community.
Go ahead.
So, thank you for this topic on our discussion. You know, in this country, people nag their chest. We are in the 21st century. And you know, the 21st century call for democracy. Democracy is the underlying principle of democracy is human rights. That is to protect the dignity of others. So if people sit down here presiding over democracy and don't care what happened to other people, don't care about that. Whether when they go home, the money you paying them, whether when they go home, they want to buy the food. And you know that the money will not buy the food and settle health, how to go, the cost of health and other things. And you are still paying that money. If you cut it into it, taking some in the name of taxes that you will never carry to government or to where it belongs. I think something wrong with the mind of those people. They are in the 21st century, but their minds are still primitive. They still have primitive mind. Because civilization calls for caring for others. That's why you see, so today you see some countries that were fighting war, destroying other countries. They are taking money now, donating it to other countries to help them. Why you think it depends? The people of Japan pay their taxes. Japan will take the money and come to Liberia and build structures and do other things. China, America, and other countries. Why do you think they are doing that? It is because we are in a modern war, and a modern war call for caring for others. So if you are in the modern war and you don't care for others, you take that just benefit, take it onto yourself. Your mind, something will be wrong with your mind, and I say you are a primitive being. You will need some level of medical or spiritual treatment to revive people's mind. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Call us on 07779079070, 07779079070, 077907907. And they are just, there are people who are working. Their salaries cannot be deducted. No tax can be taken from them. But that is, they are in executive.
Yeah.
So, for example, how can you know that the minister is paying tax?
When you're afraid to ask him.
No, the first that's why I said just make sure they go to. We told you that before you call, go away from your radio. You don't have to hear yourself in the back. So you can also send us your text message or messages. We're going to read them out for you, but make sure you indicate your name and the place you're sending us text from. So let's take this call. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, live. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Peter calling from the Raffi Highway. These are information for me better to build a society. If I say I work at this ministry, I should be able to call the ministry name, but not to hire the ministry name and say they're cutting my salary. So let we know the ministry name.
Yes.
And we also push information outside where people will see the reality in our information. But if I say I'm this person and I get all the ministry I work with, it's not a real thing. So it goes to the first quarter, the second quarter, that this commission will taking this amount of money and get all the commission need, or the first day I call can call the ministry need, and the information they are giving, or it will be, we can make use of it. So we want the real thing. So that's what I call for. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Call us on 07779079070, 077907907. I think we'll get this call to us. Good morning. Good morning. Your phone is really, really grand. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, live. Go ahead. Nancy.
Yeah, my name is. Yeah, very good to go for another day. For me, I appreciate you for a daily basis because all the things we are praying, if the people can be here every day and then they go for it, some of us will not working to higher places. But those who are working there, if they are getting the correct pay, they will give it to their people will go back for those who doing business, those who living by businesses, they will be able to go out and buy, their thing will be looking festival. But when they say they are seeing before more age, they have to go. Who will you go to go credit as a worker? People know that you are working, you get car, this, that. At the end of the day, the money that you having, they can't even carry you with city wisdom. So that the people will be managing. So those who are doing business, they will not be able to buy their market and things will be getting difficult. Because many mothers that business is living back through that business, they can be able to help their parents to sustain the family. So since there is no justice, they will continue to say it, and we ourselves will be able to be praying along with them. The reason why those things are going on because the people don't know God. Anybody that fear God, when you understand the word of God, you will not let to do something contrary from the word of God. So that will continue to pray for them, that the Holy Spirit will arrest them, that they will be able to do the right thing. Because we as a citizen, we want to live good life. But they want you at there of you. Enough part of your topic, but let me just say something quickly. Then for my case, Tell go now people may exactly me before my and don't they get then I saw her or even say her and carry her to Niba, it was problem for me and the people in the other me. I carried a complaint to the police station to Zoom 8 people say they are a criminal. They aim my money, they say when they see them after they will not enter to their place. And yet they say the people say that they need their enforcement, get in front of them, they key here. He said, oh, you the one I was rubbing to your daughter, I will make sure I get rid of you because my sister passed away. People were here. Now why they didn't get rid of me yesterday? And in Jesus' name, they will not get rid of me. But they say there is no security to come from a rescue. That God will come from a rescue. But as much as he said, you can't take my life away. Now, anytime you can get, you will not take my life away. But when I do any other thing, that means see any police will come. Any police that will come either be on their behalf. I think your people too, you will know what they will go through. But they are not just saying in the country. Why I should be calling upon security for my own rights? I don't want for my child to live like that. The people attacking me when I carry a complaint. Nobody can come on my rescue. So we will continue to be like this.
Okay. Sorry, man. Nobody's going to harm you. Nobody's going to harm you. But,
this time,
but how is it?
No harming people. No harming. We got to speak on the issue so that things can really change for
But
the
why the police
benefit of
becoming
people.
reluctant in moving around, especially going to somebody's crime?
Yeah.
But anyway, we just hope and pray that all go well. Good morning. Youngly.
Yeah.
You're live on the radio. Go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're live. Go ahead.
Yes. Thank you for the splendid program this morning. And I just want to firstly begin with the lady that just left the line quickly before I can talk. That I want to go for the tomato man to satisfy her, to get her own redress. Let's go back to the issue of the people working, they do deduction, money is something remitted to Social Security or the requisite institution. And I hear you talking about the people, the this, and that. Let's first begin with the government. In the line ministries, public work, for example, where I work for 20 more years, 20 plus years before retirement. You know, they have the personnel section have a problem that when the person is not their interest, they don't care. The money they can be deducting from the salary, from the person's salary to that of the Social Security. I think when you reach the age of when you go to 20 years, 23 years, by then, that person, the beneficiary, is supposed to know how much will be their benefit when they are being retired. That is on the contrary. When you are retired and when you can go to do validation of how much you're supposed to be receiving, then the Social Security will do their calculation of which up to this time. I don't know about others, but up to this time, the explanation, you take it 1 week, 2 weeks, I will not understand it. Why will you be deducting salary from person, salary deduction for a worker for over the years? Then when the person is being retired and when you can be doing validation to determine how much that person is supposed to be taking home per month, you will be surprised to note those of us, those people that are listening to me, the retiree and other workers, somebody who worked for 30 years ago, they retire you, then your monthly salary or compensation that you're taking on Social Security, sometimes can even reach 20,000. Can you imagine that?
That's bad.
Yes. People who work in private area, like Intercom and all of this, I know 2 friends. You know, Intercom those days, you know how much money they are paying. And before the UN and all start coming in, then somebody retire, you pay them $30, $35 per month. Are we serious? The labor ministry supposed to be working closely with the finance and Social Security, finance ministry and Social Security, including the civil service agency, to make sure they follow the salary deduction payable, monthly deduction payable to that of the finance ministry from each of the institutions or companies in this country. They were not. They're not doing it because they are always in cahoots with finance ministry, the company manager, and this and that to enrich themselves. My brother, What I'm saying this morning, do your investigation. I know somebody was telling you, oh, salary, the retirement. Take one time. If you ever had the opportunity to have gone on 16th Street, Social Security head office there, can see this morning said just go there. Other people,
Yes.
Go there. They still running behind their paper. Somebody work for 25, 30 years, you be cutting money. Only for them to be pronounced, you are retired. Then the person taking 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, running beyond money that they be depositing to you.
Yes, of course. Then when you go there and say you're not in the system.
Yeah, you're not in the system. You are not in the system, but on the payroll.
Yes.
They say get a payroll number. Somebody who already aged, frustrated, going to sit down without doing anything. Then you tell them they get all their pay slip and thing, and you say, okay, we'll put it into the system. Which one of the system are you putting the thing to when you are cutting the money? So I always told you on this program, the problem we face in the country, it is our rotten constitution. You understand me? The constitution of this republic does not represent us, and because will not go anywhere. Nowhere we will go. Once the constitution, there must be a pressure group or education or educated program on your platform, on your radio station that will move the citizens to demand and call for actual referendum for constitutional amendment and all of these things. Other than that, my brother, from now until the day Jesus Christ will come, of which you and I don't know, the country will continue to be where it is.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. We appreciate that today. So good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, live. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Charles Cooper, the chairperson of the Crucial Student CRD.
Go ahead, Charles.
My brother, there's a need for the Social Security report.
Oh God, Charles, your network is bad, though.
You getting me?
I'm getting you now. Go ahead. Network is bad. Breaking.
Okay, I said there's a need.
Yeah, it's still bottom.
Hello.
Yeah, get Russell for your stuff. So I don't
Hello,
know.
you getting me?
I'm getting you, boy. You go low, you come high. So go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. You know it's raining now.
All right.
Go ahead.
So that we are saying that there's a need for annual reporting system, and you know that there's why I've been describing the governmental sector, it's also in the private sector. Most people in the private sector, you pay taxes, you don't even have a tax identification number, you don't have a social security number, but the entities are 14 years social security, which is 4% of your salary. The social security is 4% of your gross income, and they are taking it from you every month for 4, 5, 6, 17 years, but they don't give you social security number, they don't give you. And sometimes when you go to LRA, they will tell you that this money has been paid lump sum. So only the institution they can give information to, they don't give it as a.
Look at that.
You see it? Sometimes when you go to LRA, they go, do some follow up on my social security, even though I have my social security number. Yeah. Because I run behind these things. But sometimes you want to make sure to know if the people have been making the money on your behalf. Sometimes they will tell you they don't give you the kind of
information. Yeah.
You see it? So it's bad, my brother. Many persons are robbing the people.
Okay.
You got.
Thank you.
Thank you. Call us on 077907907 077907907 0887 11107 0887 11107. This is oh, yeah. We need to just stand strong. If we as a country will say, oh, I don't have time to do anything, no.
If the directive.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, live. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Steve Will, and I call from the Ralphie Highway.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I heard my brother in there seeing, the misfortune, the retirees, especially somebody who have worked for 25 to 30 years, and Social Security have cut their money. And when the person is retired, go to the Social Security there, they don't care. They play deaf ear. I think it is about time that the older people have to stand up for their right, because it is our right. And they cut your salary, cut your money at the end of every month, and when you are retired, they refuse to pay your benefit. I think the President of the Republic of Liberia have to know about this, so that the older people, will rise up. They will stand up for their rights. They will even walk to the Social Security area there to demand them to give our money. I think it would be the right thing for us to do.
Okay.
And we are mobilizing the older people. Because even they themselves know that working there, tomorrow they will get old. And what we are going through, they will go through it too. So we are asking them to please give our benefit, what we work for.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
It's a serious concern.
Call us on 07779079070. 07790790707. Let's take this call. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, live. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Obadiah Solomon. Yeah, I call somewhere around the Marshall Belt. Even though we're talking about the ministry and then the House of Representatives, well, in other areas they are bad labor practice. Like for example, the Libyan embassy, people are working there making $150.
Which
they
embassy?
Don't have any,
Libyan
the
embassy.
Libyan embassy.
Okay.
Currently, there are people who work there. They have only one driver, and he's making no more than $200.
Wow.
He having no health benefit, no health insurance. While people were the gardeners, 200 who work for from 1998 up to present, they having no benefit. They go there, they only drink water. They are not giving them food, no lunch, nothing. People are there suffering. Then the people at the Libyan embassy, the library working there, are complaining, and nobody have come to the aid. Suffering $150, $200 are the most salary. The workers are afraid because where they will go to, they be here, and that's a problem we are facing currently. So our government need to work in their own sector and outside sector to see how best that the citizen can benefit, the citizen can be treated well. It's a very serious problem there at the Libya embassy.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for
for me, sorry. For this particular directive, the president, this is why he have ministries, he got people responsible to go about doing it. Now, the labor ministry, they are not even here to check on institutions that employed Liberians. See what's happening. The just latest one, as somebody been working for quite a long time, nothing is being referenced when it comes to maybe your benefits, maybe when you get sick, so that you go and get your medical attention from a particular hospital that they're operating with. Unfortunately, you got Minister for Labor, he's here listening, and he knows that from the time, even before this government could get him employed, he knows that the working condition in Liberia not too favorable. So when you think the president, every time we'll protest, we'll tell the president. But there are other people in government who are responsible and are not taking the serious responsibilities of what they do. That's why when it comes to the DOR. So we still got to speak on all of these things, getting the views of citizens so that the requisite authority, the detail bearers, they will respond to the citizens' plights and concern, because this is Syria. It has somehow we're not living, we kill many on earth. It's still happening. People are experiencing them. I mean, we just
so
gotta
this
keep
is
talking.
serious, and we will keep talking. At least we were able to bring this up today because it is affecting our people, and like somebody said Libyan embassy. Now the Libyan embassy will have to get the Ministry of Foreign Affairs too. Also, Liberians working in those embassies.
Mm-hmm.
Similar thing is being done to them. But again, how would they come up to talk? Because that's the only thing they can do to put food on that table. But what we are saying is that at least sometimes you need to stand strong. The young people are talking. Like I was saying today, and he just supported. When you go to NASCOP, some of them in wheelchair. You see people standing in line that are reached the retirement age. They have been retired already, but they are dead. Because that's the reason why when you are working, especially in government, when you are working and these monies are being deducted from your account, you will say, even if I die, my children will benefit. If I leave the face of earth tomorrow, this particular money that you put or that are working for, the amount of years I work for, my children will still benefit. They'll take my benefit and use it. But some of the children been going there, their parents are no more, but they give them the rights to everything. They give them their documents, everything, but they are been carrying the particular document. All they can say, your money now here, your power in the system. But your power worked.
The records,
your man worked.
The records
every morning he or she used to wake up to go to work. Now he's dead, going there to get his benefits.
It becomes a problem.
System. So we also want for NASCAP to be sincere as well, because some of them can step on people's benefits there too as well. So it's not possible that when at a particular time,
especially when you not get somebody in the system, they only go.
This is the system that want to change, but I don't know how. Good morning.
How?
Good morning. Yes, live. Go ahead. Please be audible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I really no. It's what ministry is a bad ministry. But it's somewhere the poor people they will come. They only get the money of book and the
That's the problem.
Now they come out of the old gentleman, everything will be okay. When you know what you're anything again, while the food is here, your kid is everything is required. Nobody to own the hour. We said, you know it, you know the law that you want to all of your kids. You want to our dog? For also, let them detail. Nobody will talk about it. So they only care about the pocket. So,
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Star 799 star 9 hash is the code for today, and today's jackpot is 200 per transaction. So if you use 200, if you win 5,000, you'll get 10,000. So if you win the amount today, you're gonna be doubled. If you win 5,000 is 10,000, 10,000 is 20,000. So star 799 star 9 hash is the code, and make sure you select number 2 if it is LD you want to use to do your transaction. Put in the number of tickets. You can play 10 times, 5 times, 6 times, 2 times, 20 times, depending on the amount you have in an account. And you stand a chance of winning 5,000 times 2, which will be $10,000. So star 79 and star 9 hash is the code. Let's do it together this morning on the show. So folks, it is good to sometimes come up with these things. We cannot be living in our own country. We have foreigners coming with their companies deducting money from us, from your salaries. I have a guy who works at ArcelorMittal in Nimba. his salary is actually the 540, but when month ends, he received 320. So I was like, why? And he said, this is tax. I said, this one is taxes. He said, social security, health benefit, all the other one. I said, well, do you believe that this money is going to the account of the government that tomorrow when anything happens, you can go, you do it? He said, my friend, I'm just hearing it from you. Say, I'll go check. Good morning.
Morning, just where?
Yes, Oracle.
Thank you very much this morning. Let me say morning to start one over today. So I think I want to appreciate you guys for the talking point this morning. So I had some problem. You know, when I was on the government payroll at the time, the Ministry of Education, I had the tax deduction something. And when I was president with REC, I had social security tax deduction. So every month they call social security and then they call RRA tax.
Okay.
The funny part, when I went to social security for the amount of years that they've been cutting, so I could get up there. So how much now I think I have paid the social security. I didn't even get any account.
See there?
So these are looking funny. So I said, but yeah, receipt because when the deduction is done, the school will give us something to show that they have done the payment. I said, but all my stuff I have paid the 10%. So since I started paying 10% for over 2 to 3 years, how much you think I get? And maybe a day I'm not working, and my children will be able to take. No information on that entire thing. So the thing is, instead of doing tax, in other countries they're saying they got tax return. So you cut from people at a certain age, you must give back to them. But like when policy we can put in place, it can be somehow different. You deduct from people when they are working, they're not able to work again. All the money you have deducted from them in the past cannot be given back to them. Their family.
That's
So
a problem.
now when you die, they are free. Your children war, no hate, no thing. So it's good that when you're working or you earn it as an income earner, you must pay tax or pay taxes. That is a universal law. But the reason why in Liberia I want to be different is because the thing we're paying for, the services are not being provided. So on the healthcare. So every day I'm gonna get sick. Even the health benefits, not the health insurance that you go to the hospital some medicine or get, they want alcohol, they want but you gotta pay. They happy to me with SOS. We go SOS for treatment. They say no, the insurance they didn't cover they want, so you want to do the other one at different money. So you cutting that health insurance for me. So I know every day I need to get sick. I'm forced to get sick every day because if I don't go to the hospital, they still call the money. When they got problem, they say, but every day you can get sick. I say, yeah, because the money is stay here. If I can't, you will still call it. So I must call it every day I'm sick. I have tablets that work for just since I left the payroll. No here, no taste. So I don't know what I still got saving there or I get anything there. So that's the problem. I think we need to do something.
No, seriously.
When putting policy, let it stand for the people.
Seriously. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, it's serious. It's very serious. So you see, you the amount of years he worked for, you have gone there for to see if it is there and say you don't have anything here. Then where this money has been going? That's stealing. That's the same thing we're talking about. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey.
Yes, live. Go ahead. I'm okay. Go ahead.
I am coming on.
We are okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, my brother. You're talking this morning. You want to know how soldiers do the insurance company what practices that they are doing that way. Go to the funeral home, who are working for government, and go for other people. When they die, when their family then go to go stand for the death benefit. When the insurance company now go there, the social security for the work, they say, they put no money on the practice, no money, no money. That particular money, the big, you will not know nothing about they will put the wire there. They will up there. All that now, I don't complain about it. They will come in the wire. They just add a lot. And the thing is, sometimes they can afford my brother, I'm a people that go there. People don't
Okay.
Yeah. My brother, the people who want to come me, you who are retired, they need to find together and make sure.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Miss Chris is when we'll call it a day. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, quickly, go ahead.
I'm Joe Law calling from GS0.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I want to know what the worker union doing. Are they just sitting now and then they need to sell worker union and then they are not looking after those things and are cheating, that bringing cheating to the workforce. Mm-hmm. They all should put together and then have one understanding and then they move towards that indeed we are working and then we have benefit. So our benefit we want for us to structure is so that it can be straight. That in case of anything happen to us, that there will be no issue. Our family can then be able to get it. So that all of those things will be agreed upon and then documented. Okay. At time when something happens and then you go there that they don't want to do it, you go back to the worker union and then they are the one who go and work for you. I think if they put it in place and then they do things systematically, I think things will go on right with them without social security business. If not so, my brother, the way we have love in this country, nothing. The people will just be packing all over there. The old people will just suffer. Okay, and then they will not get a benefit. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We want to say thanks to all of you that called and thanks to those who tried calling but did not go through. Please, we cannot take any more calls because time is out. We have to leave and it is what it is. Thanks for always following us and thanks to our many silent listeners. We want to say thanks to all of you. Tomorrow we're going to be here with another edition of the program, The Blaze, on Blaze 90.3. My name is Alexander Zesko. Day breaks different. In Iberia, anything is possible. I was here with Stephen Talu and telling you goodbye for now. Bye-bye.